total of 113 megawatts base load. Unit 1 is shut down for a small repair because the equipment runs at very high pressure, temperature, speed. So from time to time, we need to shut down, do some maintenance, do some repairs so that the machine could keep going. Like your car, at times you shut down, you stop your car, change the oil, fill the water or something like that so that it will keep on working. So this is the administration will be constructed in the Niger Delta area. This is a simple cycle configuration consisting of 4 units of GE General Electric Frame 9E gas turbines with a nominal net base load capacity of approximately 113 megawatt per unit. The engineering, procurement and construction EPC contract Lot 6 was awarded to Marubeni Corporation of Japan and Marubeni Engineering West Africa Limited. The contract was signed on 16th day of February with effective date of 27th April 2006. The consultants are Scott Wilson Limited and Oscar Joe and Partners. The project could not take off until after 2 years due to some logistic problems.
When did you take off?
We took off 2008 because after the handover of Obasanjo to the Yar'Adua administration, there was a delay of 2 years, which is known to everybody. This is one of the reasons that delayed the project from taking off when the contract was signed. Because of lack of space, GT1 and GT2, like I said, are located on block 1, while 3 and 4 are located on block 2 with a balance of plants in between the 2 blocks. Balance of plants means all other auxiliaries that function along with the main equipment. NIPP Lot 6 was granted on-grid generation license in September 2011 by NEC, National Electricity Regulatory Commission, to operate as an independent power producer IPP under the name Ogorode Electricity Generating Company. The present status of the plant.
Just discuss us instead of reading this. Just tell us.
Okay.
You are familiar, you have been there managing this site, so you don't want to read this.
Okay. Now we can walk. We can now walk through this place.
What's happening here now? Are all the 4 units ready?
The 4 units are ready, but Unit 3 has an issue which is still being addressed, and by the end of March, supposed to be completed, and all the 4 units are supposed to be ready.
What's the issue?
Now the issue on it was, on Unit 3, was the foundation of what we call the surge arrestor foundation. At the completion of the foundation, it was collapsing. There was a subsidence. Because of this, all the mechanical tests, electrical tests have been performed and confirmed okay. The unit was then shut down to address the issue of the subsidence. It has been addressed, and we are now going back to rerun the unit. There are other defects that have been discovered and have been rectified. By the end of March, that is the first quarter of this year, the unit may be ready, and all the 4 units will be complete. We can now walk around.
Total megawatts.
Unit 2 is now on 112 megawatts. That is the base load. Unit 1, as I have said, has an issue that is being addressed.
Which was the problem with Unit 1? You said 2 units are problem, now Unit 1 and 3.
No. Unit 2 is on load. Unit 1 was shut down to do some maintenance.
How long has it been operating? This is a new power plant.
It has been operating since 2011. And unit 4 is also on base load of 113 megawatts.
Is it working?
It's all working, yes.
How many units are generating?
2 units are on now, generating a total of 226 megawatts.
What is the problem with unit 1?
Like I said, there was an excitation issue on unit 1 that could not allow the closing of the breaker. So our engineers are attending to it. We can now walk through here, go closer to this place, and then go. We see the unit 3 and 4 before we go to the central control room. This one is a conventional house. Replaced, and this is the transformer. Everything has been put in place, and we are now trying to put back the unit on load. Today we tried to put it on load, but the breaker could not close. Tomorrow we are coming back again to continue the investigation. Now, if you look at it, there is a kind of a chamber inside here. This is the cable cable trench. This cable goes from this all the way through the trenches to the switch yard. There's a chamber here, so that if there is force on this one, will not be able to affect this one, so that will make it stabilize. The work has been tested and certified okay by the contractors. So that is the only problem we have here. Very soon we'll bring it back to load. If you have, I think can we rush over to the control room to see what is happening there? Okay. Okay.
Issue of sufficient and differential to actually corrected it, or is a cautious correction. Let us know, because the differential is a very serious problem in Nigeria.
Ask 2 questions. The issue of environmental assessment process was duly found. Okay, there's no issue about that. The issue with the subsidence, it can happen anywhere. The land shifts and moves here and there, but in our own case, it has been corrected. It was not a hush-hush issue. It has been duly corrected.
Any other question?
Kindly give us your comments, your impressions about the place before the live, because we won't have access to your comments once.
Well, first of all, these are 4 units generating
452 megawatts.
Yes.
4 units, yes.
Now the Sapele NIPP power plant is designed to generate 452 megawatts of electricity. As we have been told, the 4 units have been completed. 2 are generating at full capacity, which means we're having about 226 megawatts of electricity right now being generated by 2 units, which is an addition now to the national grid. The other 2 units, like we have been told, the 4th one had a problem which they have fixed. They said by next week,
by the end of
March, all the 2 units
will be the third unit that had a problem,
they would have been fixed.
Yes.
This one is regular maintenance.
Yeah,
when are you finishing this one?
By next week, this one come up.
Next week, this one will be generating. By end of March, all the 4 units will be back on duty. generating 452 megawatts of electricity. Now, the Sapele story is happily different from the other places who have gone so far, because this one is now completed and functional. Sapele has been completed, is generating power now to the national grid. You can see the backfeed and everything is going directly to the national grid. So there are 10 new power plants, like we told you, 10 new power plants. Sapele is ready, is generating electricity right now. The other ones are coming on stream. Most of them will come on stream this year. But the point about Sapele I want to make is that we're happy at least one of the projects we can see now is ready and is completed. I don't know the gas supply situation here.
Yeah. Yeah, we have enough gas. But the gas deliveries facilities are still under construction. But from what we have on ground now, can still allow us run 4 units.
Good. So gas is not a problem here. You people can hear it. This is how it should be. I will urge that the remaining, because this nation really is in need of electricity. We were at Baren. We were at Baren in Bayelsa State. We expressed our worry because Roscoe has not finished any of his own units, and we are not happy. Is this Roscoe?
No, this is Marubeni.
I mean, Roxon had not finished. This is Marubeni. So I just hope that we have discussed with them. They said their own will be ready before the end of the year. Gas is also not a problem there. They are fixing the last mile supply chain to the factory. So we're happy with Sapele. At least this is functional. The problems that we have noticed with other 2 units are normal technical problems which are also being fixed. So Nigerians can see that this place is completed and is generating electricity. So the additional power we're getting is not just because of so-called rainy season, but because there is an additional upsurge in power generation in the country, and Sapele is one of the places that's generating additional power to the national grid. We are still not there. We are still on the way there, but from June onwards, like you have seen in the reports we have seen, you will see that places like Alaoje will be generating. Places like Geometric in Aba will be generating. And hopefully, we have seen that this place is already generating full capacity. Calabar is also ready by end of March to generate at least from 2 units. The temporary power arrangement there through Wando will deliver some gas, while the permanent solution is being fixed. So generally speaking, we are on the road to that. At Omoko, we saw that everything is ready, it's just the last mile. Gas is standing by at Omoko. So again, these are the stories you don't see on the headlines, but the reality is this power plant has been completed and is generating electricity for Nigeria now. Yeah.